Welcome back to Cryptogains for another video. I'm bringing you another video on my Millionaire portfolio builds. And I said this before in the last episodes. If you missed them, go check them out. We need to be very diverse in our portfolios. We need to be in a position where if, I don't know, RWA blows up or DPIM projects blow up, if memes blow up, whatever it is, gaming AI, you need to make sure you're well diverse in your portfolio, your entire portfolio, to see those massive gains. And I think we need to start paying attention to how we position ourselves with our portfolio. That's what this is about. I think we're going to make millions if you follow this simple strategy. If it sounds interesting, drop that like, subscribe. Welcome back. Take a look at this. If you've seen the last videos, you know I shared you the AI, shared you the gaming. I'm skipping the memes. I'm going straight to RWA. I think this is where we need to look. Don't worry, I will be bringing memes. But right now it's, quiet. Well, it's not quiet, but I want to give you guys something more right now to take with you on your journey rather than just seeing too much high risk, right? RWA is a very interesting part of the crypto space. It stands for real world assets. And for those that are new, think of like, it could be anything, property, art, your favorite cars, whatever it is, people that invest money, gold, bonds, anything that you can invest in, oil. These types of projects are looking to make them tokenized. So you can basically have a token of a representation of the real world asset that you have, and then you can sell it easier. So if you're someone that had loads of gold and maybe you're storing it in like a private bank or something, I don't know, I'm just saying, they give you lockers and stuff, but you didn't want to have to lug it from one place to the other when you're selling it, have a tokenized asset. Because then it can stay in the same place if you wanted, or without having to try and find ways to sell it, through different places. How do you sell gold? Do you go online, like a certain website? Well, now you can have it tokenized. Someone sees it, buys it, done. Same with your property. No more having to wait for loads of different people to come around, all these different solicitors, making sure that if there isn't a chain and someone's trying to sell their house and you got to wait for them and all that. Nah, it's long, man. I see the property, I like it, I buy it as an NFT or just buy it online with crypto as a tokenized asset. I now own the deeds instantly because there's projects, RWA projects that make this possible. We're going to talk about them, right? And it's not just that, many different things. First coin, and you're going to, again, with this type of portfolio, let me just recap you guys. You don't need to have huge amounts. There's a ton of projects that I would have loved to have put on this type of portfolio build. But I want to keep these builds to a minimum so you can have exposure to all of them, but you don't need to have 20, 30 coins in each one. It's just too much. So, 7 to 8 in each. You're going to be very diverse. You're going to have a strong build in each sector, and you can just set yourself up for greatness. And I highly recommend, if you haven't seen the last video, have a listen to what I'm saying about these prior builds, the gaming build and the AI build. I think it's important so you understand what I'm trying to do here. Before I go forward, on the left-hand side is my all-time X gains. There's more. I still need to update it. Coins that I've shown you in the past that have gone on to do massive multipliers. Shiba Inu, SafeMoon, Cardano, 309X, was buying it at a penny. So these are the types of things that I'm looking for. I think we're going to find them within these coins that I'm showing you in these portfolio builds. And yeah, so let's move on. Let's do RWA. First coin, boom, TokenFi. Now, TokenFi was, I think it was created or backed by, I think it's created by the founders of Flocky Inu, right? Now, Flocky blew up as a successful meme, and now they're bringing sort of like a platform where people can tokenize anything. And it's very easy to create as well, like a token. So it says the standard tokenization process can be painfully slow and extremely expensive for the average user. TokenFi gives all users all they need to create a token or a tokenized real world asset, RWA, in a simple all-in-one platform without any line of code. You don't need to know code to do this. You just click, tell it what you want and buy it. Where's the app? Just real quick so I can show you how easy it is to launch, right? You come in the app, you say what kind of token you want, an ERC721, which is an NFT. Is that right? Yeah, you got the ERC20, which is your standard token. You can tell us about it. Look, token, what's it? Tell us about your token. Put the information, whatever you want to call it, the ticker, how many tokens you're gonna have in supply. It's just simple. And because of that, this makes TokenFi very attractive. Now, I put it in the top I'll put it in 50x. Anything up to a 50x, I think it can do, right? I don't know what the ticker is. Let me just have a quick look at the ticker. Is it just token? Let's have a quick look. Make sure I'm doing it right. Yeah, just token. So I think this has 50x potential. I want to write here token. And if it does a 50x from the market cap it is now, look, because it's already sitting on 100 million, fully diluted 650 million. This is sort of like, it's on the low end of a mid cap for me. Between 100 million and a billion is like a mid cap for me, but you're cashing on the low end. But it's cool. You're not worried about investing in high risk memes or just, well, we'll get to that in another video. You're not worried about investing in high projects where your money could just get lost, you know, just lose it all. You're investing in something that actually is going to offer a real world use case, right? So take this, times it by 50. When it does a 50x, it'll be sitting on $5 billion. It's possible. I think it could do it. Fully diluted would be about, let's take this and have a look. Off the top of my head, was it 30 billion? I'm guessing. I don't know. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, I think it's about 30, maybe 35 billion. I don't know. Let's have a look. Maybe 40 billion. Let's have a quick look. It's somewhere around there because again, you have to take into consideration the actual fully dilution as well. So times that by 50. Oh, 32 billion. There you go. So yeah, that was the first one. Next coin. This one here. Bomb. Mantra. I think I'm saying that right. Oh, is it Manta? Let's have a quick look. MAN. And this has been quite, here we go, Mantra. This has been quite popular over the last few months. I've seen a lot of people talk about it. You got influencers that are backing this. People are interested in this. Bringing the world's financial ecosystem, bringing the world's financial ecosystem online. So Mantra is a security first RWA layer 1 blockchain. I've not seen another layer 1 blockchain that just focuses on RWA. So you could probably get loads of new projects come from this. You could probably get like loads of different real estate properties come from the real estate projects come from this that are looking to offer RWAs, right? Tokenize many different types of assets. You could see it come from here, which is very appealing to people. And I understand why, you know, people are interested in this because it's a layer 1, could do really well. So for this reason, I think it's something that could be in this space for a strong portfolio build. Definitely think you should have it. 50x on the cards there, I think, which now we're talking going into the big billions. 796, it's a high-end mid-cap, almost a blue chip. It's almost a blue chip already. So you're talking almost $40 billion. Let's take this on and times it by 50. When it does a 50x, almost $40 billion. Yeah, $39.8 billion is where it's going to sit. And I think it can do really well in the future if it can do what it says on the tin. Offer a whole layer 1 chain for some, and there's probably more. I'm not going to dive too deep into it. You check it in your own time, but that's just the basics of what this is offering here. And the site looks phenomenal. What a stunning looking site. So yeah, that was that. Real quick, I don't want to be long on this. Next RWA project, Ondo. What was this? This is OM, right? Or is it MO? How do you do is it Mantra? What's their ticker? Let me just quickly check. I'll come into Ondo, hold on. It's OM, that's the ticker, OM. I want to put these tickers so we know for future, right? So OM. So yeah, the next one is Ondo. I think I'm saying it right. Sounds like an African name. Ondo, because you know, I'm African. Mommy, what is it? Mommy, I want to go to Tesco's, mommy. We'll go and get Ondo and we will go. Okay, mommy. It just flipping sounds like a flipping African name. Ondo. Hold on, I'm getting it. Ondo. What is it? No, because that's my mum. What is it? Because it's my brother, innit? It's my brother. What is it? Ondo, can we go to the shop now? I need to go and get some milk, Ondo. I'm playing my GTO. Anyway, so Ondo, let me grab it up. Where is it? Have I got it here? I think I've got it here. No, menu. Yeah, here we go. Ondo, let me grab it up. What is it? 1.3 billion. This is already a big blue chip. 9.5 billion diluted. I had to put, it's anything up to a 50x. Institutional grade finance now on chain. Ondo is building the next generation of financial infrastructure to improve market efficiency, transparency, and accessibility. It's got big eyes on this. Look, exceptional partners, superior assets, world-class client services, whether it's an asset we choose or whether it's the asset we choose, the strategies we create or the people we work with, we focus on quality before quantity, risk before returns, and putting clients first. Again, another RWA project that's it's already shown to do really well. I wouldn't personally, look at this, high quality assets managers. Look, our funds invest exclusively into multi-billion-dollar high liquid exchange traded funds managed by the world's permanent bond managers, BlackRock. I personally wouldn't buy this now because I'm the type that likes to find low cap, but it is a stronghold for an RWA build, which is why I've put it there, which means, okay, I might, anything up to 50x. Because of what it's trying to do, it could probably go to like a fifth, because I'm talking $50 billion, right? $50 to $60 billion puts this at 50x. Not fully diluted is about, well, 10x is 90 billion. It's a lot. It's a lot of flipping money that's gonna, we're talking over half a trillion dollars, 500 billion. It's a big amount. Can it do it? I'm not sure if it can go the full 50x. We will see, but I certainly believe it can 10x from here. And when it comes to these types of projects, you can come a bit higher up. You don't have to have so much extreme high risk, because the beauty with RWA projects is they are going to offer this tokenization that can change the world. And pretty soon come, you will see it, right? So Ondo's a very important pick, I think, like on the higher end. Like if you want a safe play, Ondo's your best bet. But I don't know if it's going to go up to 50x, but I'm putting it here because it can do anything from 10, 20, 30, 40, 50x. Yeah, it's going to be a big mover. Let's just take this and have a look. I don't know when all the tokens are out, because look, if you look at the tokens, only not even 10%. Well, yeah, just over 10% is circulating, right? So I'm guessing people got in very early on this on a pre-sale or something. Times this by 50, and I don't know when the token unlock is. I'll have to look into that. $68 billion. I see it going there. I can see it going there. Let's have a little quick look and see what else it's saying. Flux. So what's this? Flux protocol, lend and borrow on chain. So it's going to be just it's hitting that. It's hitting that whole DeFi space, the lending and the borrowing. Right? Flux is decentralized lending protocol designed to honor transfer restrictions from permissioned tokens in order to expand the universe. Okay, cool, fine, whatever else. What's this? Join Ondo. We're building the next generation of financial assets. It's the same thing as what I said before. You come look at it, decide what you want to do. I do like it, and I do feel that it has to be in the as a strong RWA build. I think it should be there. So yeah, that was that. Next one. Now we're looking at my 100x coins that can do anything up to 100x, 55x, 72x. 100x maybe, great if it does. This one right here, Next Era, or more known as Alliance Block. Now I made good money in this. Shout out to the patrons. If you followed my buy alerts and sell alerts, we made big gains, right? I might actually come back in again and buy some more, and I'm really thinking about it, and I'll tell you why, because this is a fine ass RWA project. So Next Era, just real quick, it's an infrastructure for decentralized tokenized markets. So here's an example. They've recently got a market right here called Art Banks. Art Banks has developed a decentralized art lending platform. Now imagine this. Imagine like having your favorite or the most expensive piece of artwork tokenized. Imagine you could stand at the Mona Lisa, you see a little QR code somewhere, you just take a picture, snap it, and all of a sudden you can use Art Banks or whatever type of tokenized platform to buy it immediately. It is very hard to buy artwork nowadays, especially these really rare, extremely expensive ones. But if you have something, because I picture a world where you can walk into museums and you can see an art piece, there's a little QR code, you snap it, buy it, done. But it needs to have the infrastructure to be able to do that. And something like Alliance Block is, dishing out these powerful marketplaces, to be able to do that. And who knows, maybe in the future, Art Banks might be the one that blows up, that offers these powerful, expensive pieces of art. And that's how I look at it. And it's not just art, it can be anything. And I can see a world where it's going to happen. So Alliance Block holds strong potential for many things in the future. What's the flux? Crypto services provide. So yeah, no, that's a fine example of what this can do. So I think that in the future, many different types of marketplaces will arise. Maybe you'll have a gold one where people can buy and sell gold, tokenized property. You might see a new type of property market come from this, and I think it's really going to perform well. So it had a nice ride up right up here. Flipping nice ride. You saw it, patrons, right? 27 cents. Then it fell down, sit about 7 cents. 3x off the top. No, 714, 21, 20, almost 4x off the top. Now could probably be a good position to buy back in if you wanted to. So I'm thinking I might buy some more and just sit back, because again, this is all about positioning yourself so you have a strong position in all types of narratives, so you're not going to miss out. I know I'm not missing out on AI. If for some reason AI stops, it's calm, it's quiet, but RWA projects are blowing up, I told you I can sit back. I can sit back, just watch it. I don't care about my other coins right now. I've got strong builds, but these sort of 6, 7 coins, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 coins, they're strong build. It's a strong portfolio build for my RWA, and this is what you need. Times have changed. I told you in the last videos, it's not like the old days. In the old days, I say the old days like it's like 15, 20 years ago, 34 years ago. We're talking 4 years ago. Well, for me, I've been in since 2015. But and back then there was only like 500 coins. But more recently, I say maybe 2020, 2019, you had big influencers or just other smart investors that were saying, nah, only have 10, 15 coins. But times have changed. Too many coins are out now. There's over 15 to 20,000 coins almost. And the market is saturated. People aren't just buying this small bulk of coins. They're buying everything all across the spectrum. This is your spectrum. Your gaming, AI, memes, RWA, deep in. We've got layer 1, layer 2, launch pads as well to come. You have to make sure you're so diverse and that you got a strong build in each part of your portfolio, and this makes up my whole portfolio. Now, like I said, you're probably looking at this right now thinking, well, I can't afford to buy all these, it's too much. I've only got like 400 quid and I can't buy all of these like that. Well, fine, maybe 1 month you don't, and I'm not expecting you to just rush off and buy the whole thing, but this is how I would do it. If I only had £400 or $400, right? Let's say this month I got $400 this month. I want to target my RWA build because I need a strong build in everything. I've done last month I bought a few AIs. This month I want to focus on RWA, have a strong build there in case it flies. I've got these 6 tokens now. Let's say my $400, what would I have to do? Divide it into 6. So I'm putting, how much am I putting in each coin? About $66 in each coin. $66. If one of these, which I'm showing right here, has 500x potential and it does a 500x, you take your $66 times it by 500, just one alone could generate you $33,000. It's insane gains. And you still got the other 5 that could probably do your 100x, probably do whatever it is. You add that 600, that's extra 6 grand, the extra 6 grand, you could probably near about 50 grand. Maybe more from a $400 investment. So this is why I think it's a powerful thing to have. And this is why you can take your $400, spread it over the 6 coins in I know it's lower amounts. I know it's only $60, but $60 can go a long way if you're in the right projects, which is why I'm trying to show you them, right? So that was Next Era. Real quick, what was I saying? Next Era has 100x potential. So you take this times 10, 587 million. Times 100, 5.8 billion. I like the tokenomics. It's almost fully circulating, fully diluted, which is good. No one's going to dump on your damn face. Next coin, this one here. What have we got? Boom. Credify. Now, Credify is great. It's great for SME loans, right? EU SME loans. Small to medium enterprise loans. I think that's what SME stands for. Let me grab it up and show you what this is all about, right? So let me Credify. Here we go. Credify. I'll talk about the tokenomics in a second. Innovate in lending for real world impact. So borrowing and lending. Invest in EU SME loans backed by real world assets, collateral. And this is a smart way to use real world assets as a tokenization. Very clever. So it says, welcome to Credified, the innovative lending platform that offers crypto lending collateralized with real world assets. So our mission is to bridge the gap in debt financing. Look, please, if you do anything finance, it's one thing looking at crypto and going, oh yeah, I'm going to invest in this because it's like a gaming coin. This gaming can do great. Cool. Oh, this AI coin could do great. Oh, this meme, it looks like a flipping Peppy coin. It's red. It's going to do great. It's got this kind of variant. It's great. It's another thing targeting the financial system, because the financial system disrupts the government. It's got to keep it flipping real, because the banks have all the money. Who controls the banks? If you can disrupt that, or help it, or whatever it is. Our mission is to bridge the gap in debt financing in the European Union and facilitate real world impact by providing fair and accessible lending solutions. You know, at some point, right, if for some reason, and this is a serious thing, if for some reason we see not a recession, a depression, meaning the entire world's financial system is going to collapse, people are going to panic. You ain't going to be able to you'll probably lose your job. And it's got to keep it real. You'll probably lose your job. Your mortgage might not be able to be paid if you have mortgages. People are going to panic because you ain't got money. So what do people do when you need money? You're going to look at places where you can lend some money. How do you do that? Well, first of all, you need to figure out a way to lend. This is going to offer you so clever, a way to do it using cryptocurrency with real world assets being backed by it. Lending or borrowing. So borrow, you're going to need to borrow some money, not lending. You will need to borrow, and they're here offered ready to lend it to you in a decentralized way, in a token, using backed by real tokenized assets. It's powerful, man. So that's why I think this can do well. I have a multi-millionaire that recently told me he's buying bags of this. Maybe I should too, because I tell you what, right now to grab 10,000, how many tokens in supply? 1 billion. Maybe 30,000 tokens could be a good buy. 577. Maybe I should. See, this is the thing. Like, you need to be stacked up in all parts, right? Now, there's some of these tokens I don't have, some that I do have, and I feel like this is why I'm putting it to your attention, because to have a strong build, like, be diverse in all. Like, you've got the different narratives. Great, you're strong. Then within that narrative, you've got other narratives. So you've got like the art, RWA, you've got property, you've got borrowing and lending, you've all of that stuff, all within this one little sector. And that's kind of what this is. You've got the option to allow people to create new tokens. You've got a layer one that's going to bring brand new different types of RWAs. It's this build. It's a powerful build. You think what you like. I'm just showing you what I think. So is it Credi? I think it's Credi for the ticker. That could be a good buy. I might throw a bit more in this and see. Do I have this? I don't know. Patrons, do we have this? I don't know. I remember sharing videos on it. I think it's great. I might have to. Anyway, so that was 100x. Real quick touch on this. What can it do if it does 100x from here? It's tiny. 14 million cap. You're looking at a low cap. Times 10. 144 times 100, 1.4 billion. Can it do it? Time will tell. Next coin. I want to be quick now. I'm taking too long. These episodes have to go over a series, right? Because it's just too long. Next one, 500x. And I actually think this can 500x. I know you get here and there like 200x. If you're 200x is big, by the way. $1,000 turns to 200 grand. $5,000 turns to $1 million if it does a 200x. I'm calling a 500x for this. You best believe. What is it? Boom. Proppy. Now, when it comes to RWA projects, I seriously believe that real estate, and again, there's many types of RWA projects I would have loved to have added to this portfolio. Land share is another shout out as one that could be potentially good. But if I had to pick, this is my solid build right here. And Proppy does it at its finest when it comes to real estate. And the fact that you're getting big names or big faces investing or putting their property for sale over here, that shows that this is going to be it's going to be a big mover. Because you've got, what's his face? I can't remember his name. But this is his property. Is that his property there? I don't know. Has it been sold? Where is it? I don't know. He had his property list. Here we go. This one here. I can't remember his name. Something. Yeah. Conrad. I don't remember. But yeah, he's listing his property here. Maybe he says his name here. Let's have a look. Step into the... I'm trying to look. No, it doesn't tell the name of who owned it before. But the fact that you've got big names listing their properties right here. Oh, it'll come up on their Twitter. I can show you on their Twitter. It shows that this is looking to be a big mover, and it's already grabbing big names or big people's attention, and that's what you want with an RWA, especially in real estate. Now, real estate holds up over $600 trillion, and that's not a joke. $600 trillion is in real estate right now. Does this show it here? No, that doesn't show it. And it's only going to grow. So for me, I'm trying to find that post where it showed that guy, right? I can't see it anywhere, wherever it was. Oh, here we go. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Is it Grant Cardone? Yeah, Grant Cardone. This is him. This is the guy who listed his property over there, right? For 40 something million. For me, property is going to be your best bet. We need it. Humans need a space to live, your own privacy. Properties is the most important thing in this world. It's all fine and well having money in crypto or having some gold or some jewelry or a nice piece of art on the wall. What's the point if you ain't got a property? What's the point if you haven't got a roof over your head? Whether you're renting, buying, whatever it is, you know? And what I like with this is it could open a world of doors. What do I mean? I'll show you. Because it's one thing buying and selling property in crypto. That's great, you know, buy a property in USDT, Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever you want, great. Or, you know, just use standard dollars. That's great. Another thing is NFTs. You can just buy it as an NFT that's coming. It's got this whole title escrow thing, which is cuts out the middleman. Just use this instead as your escrow kind of thing. It's very clever, but the most important thing that could come from this is this. It's called fractionalized ownership. For the first time, we may see an opportunity where people could buy, a bunch of people could buy one property, and then or someone's selling a property, but they're selling it in fractions, meaning that when you buy this, you're buying a room, and then you could, and when the room gets rented out, you could earn money, passive income, because you own that piece of the room. And then, you know what, if you don't like the room and you want to sell that, you want to sell your fraction of that property, fine, sell it, let someone else buy it, you make the money from the sale. Now the new person that owns it as an NFT form fractionalized can now start making money. And I think it's going to come from property. And they're constantly keeping up to date, trying to make sure they're on top of their game. They're using AI for helping secure transactions and everything else. I think that this is the big mover in RWA. Right now, 72 million. Like I said, I bought this at 32 cents. And it was really low. I'm telling you, like, patrons, you saw the buy low, right? If you want me to grab it up again, I will. 32 cents, somewhere about here. And my biggest regret is I didn't buy more. So if it falls, which I don't know if it's gone now, I think it's off and away it goes, because it went up, it cooled off. Flipping goodbye. That's why I've been buying. Patrons, you saw the buy alert. 100 million tokens in supply. If it falls more, I'm definitely stacking up on property. This is what's going to hold up your entire RWA portfolio build. That's going to hold it up. I'm telling you now. So, guys, was this helpful? Drop that like, give me a subscribe, stick around, because I've got more of this build, which is going to make your entire giga portfolio. And I think this is what we need to do now, because you don't want to miss out. You don't want to be in a situation where you're only focusing on certain coins, maybe your top 20s, which is good in a sense, because I know you got like, but it's the hit and miss. Top 20s ain't going to make you massive life-changing gains. You might see little 5x, 10x, but you're not going to make this. What I'm showing you here is so diverse in each niche, in each narrative, but you're also getting in on strong parts of each narrative that can absolutely dominate your portfolio. And this is what you need, a strong portfolio. So, and it's going to be bigger than the average. I know I told you before it will, but it's going to set you up for greatness, and you're not being too oversaturated. I'm talking 7 or 8 coins in each part. And yeah, this is powerful. So I'm going to leave it here. Stick around for the next video. Become a Patreon. They see these videos first. They had the opportunity to invest in these at the prices that they see. If you don't want to miss it, the link is in the info section. Click it, come over. Highly recommend you come check it out. I recommend my exclusive. Let me find it. Right here, my exclusive VIP partner tier unlocks all my posts. You will see when I'm buying, selling, staking, this one here. You won't miss any post. It unlocks everything. If you can't afford it, the next tier above gives you access to my CEO tier. It's my most popular tier. When people come in, they join for the CEO. This is because they get access to a VIP Telegram group. You're part of a powerful network. They are seeing things so damn early. It's like over 800 people in this group. The group never sleeps. If something hot is happening in the crypto space, telling you now, my group knows about it first. And the only way to really, capture this crypto market quick is to have a powerful network. And that's what this is. Yeah. So you come check it out. The whole Patreon is great. I've got little chat groups in the Patreon as well. So that's equally a powerful network as well. Right. Come check it out. Guys, thanks for watching. And I will see you in my next video. Cheers.